Unmute me, bro. Unmute me. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Thursday Live.
The live chat's up there. So
Oh, it's up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that, well...
That's what I was saying.
This way.
We're going to get another monitor here so you guys can see the chat separately. And if you guys ever want to bring a guest in or something.
Okay.
That's what these are for.
Well, look that way.
Well, if we're looking better on our phone, at least you see half our face. Like that way, we see half the back of our heads.
All right. Damn, there's a lot of people here already.
It didn't even start. Did it start?
Oh, mine's black again. Can you see yours?
Yeah, I can see it.
No, I can see the chat. Patricia, that's my aunt. Hey, Patricia. Shannon. Hey, Rod and Kevin. How are you, Shannon?
Wow, this is like walking into a crowded room all of a sudden.
Oh, and John. Said John. Mike is here too. Shannon. Rod got a haircut. I had to. It was too hot in here.
Kevin should grow out his hair. Nah, you don't want to see that. Unless you get me implants.
You actually look very young when you shave your
After
head.
I shave, right? Yeah. Oh, I got a little something for Kim. The Rays are in, Kim. You get first pick. We promised you.
All right. You guys have to see the unboxing video coming up. We just finished, literally. We're sweating balls today. But,
Started 7 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, it was crazy. We had a whole unboxing with stingrays, and then we had a whole unboxing with like crazy fish, and there's at least like 5 or 6 fish that are super, super nice. And one of the ones, I actually save it for less, to make sure you guys watch the whole video, but the last box is a mystery box, and I think we're just going to end up keeping those fish here for the showroom. But it looks amazing, so you guys have to see that. Yeah. I think you're going to be all very happy when you see it. And we're going to come up with names for them. But if Fajai, I'll just give you a little hint. If Fajai can figure out how to breed them, you'll be like amazing.
Yeah. We haven't had a good shipment like this in a long time where even we were excited.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a lot of fish that I was like, ooh, I never seen this before.
We used to get like the Xanthic datnoids and all that crazy stuff and all these rare color morphs. And it's been a while. It has.
Man, it's hot.
Oh, you shouldn't have switched seats. I actually feel a slight breeze on my back.
Letting you have it.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Trying to be nice.
I'm going to change these camera angles so it's just the middle. I'm not going to do full-steps today.
Okay.
What? Well, this guy, his name, I can't even, it's actually letters, O1DK. Hey, no elevator music today.
Yeah, I turned it off. Everybody was giving me crap.
Oh, man.
When will the video be up? Well, we just finished filming it, literally.
Yeah.
So give it like at least a day or two, right?
John has a members video coming out for you guys to see. And then we probably have, did we film 2 videos that day? We did, no? Anyway.
Yep.
So we have 2 videos. And then this unboxing video, we have 2 unboxings. We have 4 videos lined up for you guys to see. Who donated $5? Dominic Rome. I do deliveries and transportation of aquarium fish in California. Okay, that's nice. So like if somebody buys a fish like at a store, you just go pick it up and deliver it like an Uber for fish. Dude, that's a good idea. Uber for fish.
Well, they do
we should
Uber
offer
for
that here.
packages too, so it's kind of more or less the same thing.
But live, they might not carry live animals though.
I don't think they care. You pay them to drop off a package.
I'll be the Uber driver.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But Austin Mitchell from Facebook says, so he just ordered a new Atlantic tarpon from his local fish store that ordered through us. And he's asking, what are you feeding them?
The Atlantic tarpons were eating pellet. They were eating fiber bites. They were eating bloodworms.
Yeah.
Right.
They go for almost anything you put in there.
So
As long as it can fit in their mouth, they'll eat it.
The screen is dark. Yeah, my screen was dark too.
Sorry.
I think John is working on some camera angles. Get some AC in there. I know. We have some AC coming. Rob Erico, $20. Thank you, Rob. Kev and Jaws had a chicken nugget eating contest. Kev.
You guys okay with me taking that off the screen?
Yeah.
So So Kevin, you and Jaws had a chicken nugget eating contest. Congrats,
Jaws.
Fajai.
Oh, okay. Who's Jaws? I don't know. Does it mean the shark?
Yeah. Maybe I think you were trying to say you would still win.
Of course. But I upgraded today. I didn't have chicken nuggets today. You'll see in the video what I had.
Carlos Della Torre, are you starting a new breeding projects with some of the new rays? Okay, so not with the rays that came in. They're all for sale, right? But
Yeah.
there's an item, the mystery box, on the part 2, that last box. It's going to be a breeding project. Sanjay, new shipment and no live. That was true.
Shipment and no live.
It was almost impossible to do a live today, Sanjay.
Yeah.
The amount of boxes and moving fish around, it was insane. So, unfortunately, we weren't able to do it. It was very cluster. I don't want to say the word, but it was pretty crazy. So
But at the same
next
time,
one,
isn't Sanjay from India? Right? He's the one where it's like 3, 4 a.m. for him every
Sanjay,
time.
Fajai, I think it's all the same family.
He would have been sleeping anyways.
But no, I think it's going to be good. And then we're also working on a new intro for the videos. We invested heavily on merch. What else do we have? Hats, shirts, posters. Right? We have anything else?
Hats, shirts, posters. That's basically it.
That's it for now, right?
Yeah, if you consider the food merch.
Food as well, or frozen foods. So we were hoping to sell, to be able to help build the showroom, but we don't promote enough. So we're going to put it on the beginning of the videos. We're going to have a little segment in there talking about the merch and ways that you guys can contribute as well. I do believe this is like my favorite shirt, and we did pay high for them.
I'll be back later in the week.
All right, bud. Thank you. Thank you for the table.
Yeah, no problem. Probably like maybe Sunday I'll be back.
We should bring one of your bowls that you build and put it right here in the middle with a nice beta or something.
Yeah.
Thank you. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. We're getting tired.
Anyways, Clubba Lang is asking if I'm going to grow out another ST to replace the Fatnoid. I actually do. I kept one of the STs. We imported like 2 pieces not too far back ago, not too long ago.
If you're going to grow
We kept
one, don't you want to grow like a grade AA?
Well, I'm going to grow more than one, but this is one for now. Look, like you kept saying in today's video, we're already starting to build up our collection of animals for the exhibit, right? I think when the time is right, when the tank is ready, then I'll source out something that's a little bit bigger that can go into the new tanks right away. I don't want to start with like a 3-4 incher and spend 2 years growing it before I can put it in that tank, right? We'll get something like 12 inches that can go right in.
Do you think that some of the animals that will be here, people will only be able to see it when they come here or like watch the videos? I think so.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff is going to be crazy. Vaz Aquatics said, can I keep fire eels with lower jaw biters? I think you should be able to keep them with any biter as long as the fire eels are bigger than the biter. Talking about bigger fire eels, dude, just show how big are the fire eels that came in today.
I don't know. What there? About?
Yeah,
A little bit?
I'll say there. I think the biggest one, I was holding it like this, and it was a good almost a little over 24 inches, I think. Can we get bigger ones than that? Oh no.
I asked them to send us the biggest ones that
Available.
they had. Yeah, I think it's about there. I don't know. I hope it's hard to say. I'm sure there's bigger ones out there. It's just hard to find.
Chicken tenders.
That's too high class for me. Chicken tenders.
Yeah, no, he likes the chicken nuggets.
It's got to be processed. All right. You guys got any African arrows? We still have one left.
Oh, Sanjay said he's from New York.
Oh, he's from New York? Oh,
I told you, it might be a family member.
All right. Voss Aquatic is saying I should also wear merch. Yeah, I like to save it to sell.
Sometimes we wear, but like I said, it gets so hot, and then when he knows he's gonna get soaked in water and things like that,
Yeah.
I think, oi. Oh, she's wearing it. Look at that.
Yeah, okay, come here.
Come here. Let's show that. Just the shirt. We're not showing your face. Just the shirt.
Come here. Kim, come here too.
We just want to show the shirt.
See, I'm the only one you'll see that doesn't wear the merch.
That's why he doesn't wear it, because they're spending all the shirt,
Yeah, come on.
shirt money. So.
You want to see? They want to see the merch. They say I don't wear the merch. The camera's right there.
You don't
Okay.
wear the merch?
Yeah.
You like
Okay.
that, Kim?
I walked away, but always wearing
Why are you
merch
so
too.
shy?
Okay,
Yeah,
but they're saying that we don't wear the merch. We don't support the company.
You don't wear. I
Well,
Okay,
Kevin
so-
said he doesn't do it because you guys are spending all the shirts already, so he doesn't get it.
Merch.
So-
I'm wearing merch. You're wearing
If
merch.
everyone
Kim.
gets one of each, that's like so many shirts gone. Hey,
Make a mini one for Ryan.
yeah.
We
wanna
actually
sit in?
we want to come up with the kids line. We thought about different names like Little Fins, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we can get some really cool designs for kids as well. What's the new fish you got?
You gotta
You gotta
wait.
watch the video, man. It's I never seen it before. Years ago, before I met Fajai, the guy that we used to import from Asia, he offered to me a lot of money back in the day, and I never even seen him for sale since then. No,
He's
Brian
like that.
Jennings drinking words. Sorry, it's the water. No drinking.
Yeah, it is hot in here.
John Stride, 999. Thank you, John. I plan on purchasing an ST or Platinum Giardini for my birthday. Which will be less detrimental to my wallet?
The ST,
Well, Platinum Giardini, the real ones cost a lot of money.
a lot.
But the problem with them is to find the real one.
Yes.
A lot of times, albinos, Platinum Giardinis, and our Paimas, they look like they are, but then they turn out to be normal. We experienced that before.
It's
ourselves.
tricky. Yeah. Number one with the Platinum Giardini, if the price is too good to be true, then it is too good to be true. Okay. But then some sellers pick up on that and they'll jack the price up to make it seem more believable. But if they kind of like push you to buy it as quickly as possible, or if something doesn't feel right at all, chances are it's going to be a fake. Okay. As for ST, there's all different price ranges. You can start, it can start anywhere from $2,000 and can go as high as $10,000 for like a mint piece, right? So it just ultimately ends up as what you want and what you want to spend. But either way, it's gonna put a dent in your wallet.
Yeah, I think those two fish are. That's why we don't have them yet. Because we already have many dents on our wallets over here. Robert Moskiki said, "Hello, young lady. What's your favorite fish?" When she left,
Oh, okay.
she likes goldfish, right?
Yeah, she keeps asking about goldfish, but we got some beta in today, and then she picked one for herself.
01DK said, "No, don't do us like that. Come on, Rod." Okay, so I'll do this, and we'll do a members video and show the mystery fish. How about that? But it has to be another day because today's over already.
Yeah, they haven't even seen the other members' video yet.
Hinjun said, "Wait, I'm confused. What does ST stand for?"
Siamese tiger.
Siamese tiger. Hey, boy.
Hey, little boy.
How are you gonna get around?
Hey, little boy.
You wanna come up here?
Want to sit on,
No, Dada.
Want to sit on Fajai's
Fajai.
lap?
No dada?
Fajai or Dada?
Say Fajai.
Fajai or
Ryan,
Dada?
Ryan. Daddy or mommy?
No, Fajai. No Fajai?
Tat or Kim?
Oh, don't push that button. That'll turn me off.
Yep, Dada's here.
He turned it off, right?
John, did he turn it off?
He pushed the button and then talked. Hey John, is my mic still on? Hello? Okay, because Ryan's pushing that button. Don't push the button, Ryan. You can talk. Go ahead, talk.
Ryan, do you say my name now? Say Kim.
It's working. You don't have to push.
Sanjay said, I saw guys on the other side. Wait, can you take Cam, yay.
No, Fajai.
Say Fajai.
He keeps wanting to push the button.
Yeah, no.
There's no button there.
There's no button, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Let's go, mommy. We want to go eat cookie? Cookie.
It is. Go, Ryan. Go play.
Can add it. 10.
Help me. Go. Source. Go. Source.
I'm going to green my way out of here.
Okay. Hey, Kim. Somebody asked, what's your favorite fish? You want to tell them?
What fish I'll choose is the flower horn or like the new beta fish that came in from this big
Big shipment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's what I told them.
No more goldfish?
Get goldfish.
Yeah, see, every day she asks me for goldfish. Now you changed it.
My mom wouldn't even let me get a fish. I was like, Mom, can I have a dog? No. Can I have a cat? No. Can I have a fish? No.
What about boyfriend? Definitely not, right?
You can have all those other things now.
I want a fish.
Now, Sanjay said, I saw guys on the other side getting platinum arapaima. Wondering if you got a few for yourself. I haven't seen a real platinum arapaima yet. I've seen white ones before that turn back to normal, so I don't know who got it, if they're real or not.
I think, okay, it's everyone pays their dues. So you know how you got them when you first started, doing this, and probably people asked you, hey, can you get them? And you start asking around, and then somebody says, hey, yeah, I got them, and oh my God, the price is reasonable. Let me bring them in, and then you flip them and you sell them for high price. You make your good money, and then later on, a whole bunch of people come back and say like, hey, it changed on me. It's this and that. I think it's one of those lessons that all these newcomers need to learn, or people who've never touched this fish before and want to get into it. It's very risky.
Well,
That's
we
bottom
learned
line.
that even when we went to China. Remember, we were in China, and we came across a platinum Giardini. And it was a phone call real quick, and then they're like, you want? Yes. And then they brought one. And that thing was so white that I was like, let's get them all, right? And our supplier, which is our partner as well, he said, hey, I don't think these are real. I'm like, how can it be, dude? These things are white, like white as you can be. Like, it's right in front of me. It's real. So we only got like 50, I think. And we started pre-selling them. And then when they came in, they look almost normal, right? And we had to refund a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that you learn. Like, now if I ever went back there again and I saw that, I'd be like, nah, if he doesn't have red eyes, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
It could
it's
change.
hard. And I mean, the key thing that you said was when something went wrong, we took care of it. You know what I mean? A lot of vendors out there, they'll try to like brush it off and not take care of it. But the hardest part is owning up to it.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part in this business.
It is.
Anyone can talk a good game, but when it comes to backing up, what your guarantees and what you promise your people, that's the hard part. And that's the difference, between a great seller and an average seller.
I mean, if I think about how much, we go for people, I don't think of anybody ever done that to me.
No.
You know what I mean? Brandon De Souza, how old is Ryan now, Rod? He's 2 years and 6 months. Damn, he's almost 3 already.
Yeah, he's getting there. How long until the new stock is up on the website? You're probably going to have to give me like a day or two. Let me get on.
To rest.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I still need to feed the fish, get them going first. I would say, what's today? Today's Thursday. Maybe by Saturday, Sunday, some of the stuff will be up.
Yep. Barak Wide World said, what's the biggest pleco you ever saw? I think it was that one that we showed last week, John, that splashed me. That one was big.
What was it?
It was a major.
Oh, that.
And then remember when we had the one that came here, that we made the video in the container with a bunch of little plecos? Those two were huge. I think it would be nice to have a tank with just monster plecos.
Yeah.
But the problem is, like you saw with the watermelons,
Yeah.
it scratched the acrylic.
They scratch the acrylic. So Voss Aquatics is saying, don't platinums have black eyes and albinos have red eyes. So I think because you were talking about, you're going to stay away from those type of fish unless it has red eyes. What Rod means is that red eyes guarantees that it's an albino, so you're assured of the genetics. With a platinum, with the black eye, that's pretty much a normal eye, and then a white body or leucistic, right?
So it could turn.
But it can turn, exactly. We've seen it in actual leucistic fish as well with the bass, right? We had the white bass that turned. It went back and forth, actually,
Tiger
right?
nose.
Yes, we had a white tiger shovel nose Was it white in our tank or?
It was white in here for a while, and then one day he just.
Oh yeah, the
turned.
one we got from Brazil, right? Yeah, it came in white and it turned.
The other one that you got it from.
The one I got from LA,
It was all white, and it showed up normal.
it was all
I couldn't
white.
believe it.
When they showed me the photo and I agreed to purchase it, there was delays in shipping it for, I forgot what the reason was. It took them a few months before they got it to me. And with each update photo, it got blacker and blacker and blacker. So that's what he means. With platinum fish, there is a degree of risk.
But like when you're talking about what we do for customers, if we ever sold a fish like that and he turned on them, we would have to recover. You know what I mean? We would have to refund or get another fish. Like, even though we came from a great source, it might happen. It could be stress. It could be just the fish are not doing well.
Yeah.
We had a situation with the barramundi that was all orange.
Yes.
We sold it. He bought it, and in his house, it started turning dark, but not really.
It didn't turn back to normal, but it was getting dark.
Right, dark. And then we said, okay, send us back. And then we were going to try to keep it and bring it back.
Yes.
And when he shipped it back to us, unfortunately, the fish died. We still went out of our way
covered it.
and covered it. That was over a $5,000 loss.
Even though, our deal with him was we have to get the fish back alive, right? We were going above and beyond in replacing the fish. It's clear as day that the fish was still a exantic or color morph, but it's because the color started changing and he was like a perfectionist. He's like, no, I want it all yellow. I don't want a speck of black on it. But unfortunately, it changed in his tank, and we still honored it. But what I try to do is I try to be as upfront with people about what they buy, whether it's with color morph types of fish, whether it's with stingrays. Oh, I want a fish with big spots. I want a fish with donuts and rings. And I explain to them, things change. So there's no guarantee. What it looks like now, it's not. It might not look like that tomorrow. It might look better.
I mean, look at that golden tank. All the barramundis that never turn.
Yep.
The golden goonch never turn. The gars never turn. But it does happen. When you're talking about the peacocks, when I got them, they were white and they had black markings on them. And we used our medicine that we put together, the mix that we did. I fed them for at least 2 or 3 weeks, and then the black spots start going away. So maybe it was an internal problem that they had, and end up healing them. We don't know. We don't know what could cause the colors to change.
It could be a whole bunch of things, but definitely I try to manage people's expectations. And hey, I'm sorry, but I like to tell it like it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it to get your sale. Right? If this is what you want,
you rather not sell it.
I'd rather, because in the end, it costs me. If you don't understand what you're getting into, and then I charge you the money that I need to charge to get it for you, right? There has to be some sort of understanding here, right? I can't cover, everything that goes wrong. So I have to try to tell you what's the possibilities, and then if you accept the risk, it's like gambling. You're gonna go in a casino. You're not gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna walk out be a millionaire."
Right. I mean, how many times people ask for platinum silvers and we Snow Whites, and we tell them, like, we can get it. They're not cheap, but we don't recommend getting smaller ones because they can turn. If you get a bigger one, it's a higher chance that it's a real fish.
Yeah. All right. So that was a little bit of a...
Sounds like you guys lose a lot of money from returns. It's not from returns. We just like to take care of it. So, like, when issues like that come up, yeah, we have to do what we do to take care of customers, But we're fair as well. We're not just gonna be giving out stuff.
Yeah,
it
has to be within reason. Right. And if you're within reason, we will go above and beyond to make you happy. But if you're trying to pull one over on us, and when we sense it, we'll shut you down.
Remember that one with the guy? He ordered a platinum red tail, I think. I don't think it was a phantom.
Okay.
And
that guy.
So he said he called and he's like, I don't know how to take care of these fish. I'm trying to learn. And I'm thinking, then you shouldn't even get it. But he's like, I'm getting the tank ready and I'm setting up a pond after. So every day he would ask questions, and before the fish even came in. So a fish comes in, I set up a day, I ship it to him. About a week later, he says, hey, he arrived in FAA and he died. So what I thought was his tank was not even cycled to begin with. But he didn't ask for a refund. He just wanted to ask why it happened. And I was trying to work out. I was trying to go. I was literally about to get in the gym. So I said, Kevin, you talk to this guy. I already talked to him enough. So then to the whole time working out, Kevin's on the phone with them. Talking. So finally I left the gym and he started texting me like, we need to do a 3-way. We need to just be done with this. So I get back on the phone and he goes, bro, listen, I talked to them. It just sounds like they didn't do nothing wrong. So I was like, all right, great. Then let's just give him another one. And we ended the call right there. Now we're going to give him another one. And then I call him. I said, did you get pictures of the dead fish?
I'm like,
he's
no.
like, no. I'm like,
Didn't
how
you?
do we know it's dead? He goes, did you? I said, no. So then I called him and I said, hey, I need pictures of dead fish too, And I think they said, oh, we threw it away because you said you're going to send it to us anyways. I'm like, oh my God. So we just ended up giving him another platinum. And situations like that, usually it was just a miscommunication between the two of us. But before I even met Kevin, I had another situation where I imported a lynch. This guy in Texas bought it. I never forgot this.
Okay.
And we say, as soon as the fish arrive, let us know the condition of it, because I won't cover it once it's in the tank, just when it arrives. Because you never know. People don't have a tank cycle. They put other tank mates that can kill it, and then they try to put it back in the bag 10 hours later. So this guy took 10 hours. And boom, sent me a picture of the dead lynx. And I said, why did you take it 10 hours? Oh, I was crossing from Texas to Mexico. Well, that's not my fault. The fish was alive in Texas. I know that. So the 10 hours, what you did in there, I don't know what you did,
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I'll send him another one. Cover shipping, I'll send you another one. But I need a picture as soon as it arrives. Again, he received it 10 hours later. Oh, this one died too. And when I look at the picture, it was the same fish. And when I start thinking about it, he probably had the fish frozen in the bag. The one that I sent was still alive, and he showed me a dead photo of a lynx that he had prior.
So he tried to get you twice.
Yeah, almost 3 times. So, a lot of times situations like that, that's why, as a seller, you also have to protect yourself. We can't just be like, oh, yeah, he died tomorrow. Yeah, okay, I'll replace it. No, we don't know what happened. So as long as you buy a fish, and not just for us, for anybody, and then you say, hey, guys, look, the fish came in a little weird, swimming funny. I just want to let you know. At least we know. But don't come 5 days later and be like, oh, he died. I don't know why he died.
Yeah. It could be for any number of reasons, but if you let us know, and at least we know what's going on and we're aware of the situation, if something bad happens, we want our customers to be happy, so we'll do what we can to make it right.
We're hobbies as well, so we understand how we want to be treated,
Yeah.
John's pretty quiet today, huh? Think he's like melting back there.
Let's see what's going on here.
Dude, I've seen websites. Like, if you type in Asian arowana for sale, there's websites selling them in the U.S.
They're all scams.
I know. But what's funny, too? That same website, when I put zebra shark for sale, it pops up at a very cheap price. I wonder how many people actually spend money.
Yeah, a lot. I had so many people that would call me when I was in LA and say, hey, I got these people, they're offering me this ray, that ray, this arowana, STs, and the price is really good. Should I buy it? Are they for real? And they already know in their gut it's not real, right? Oh, send the money through Zelle, or send the money this way, send the money that way.
Can you pull up right now, John? Sorry, go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah.
Like, pull up in there, type in Asian arowana for sale.
And I told them, look, it's not real. And then they're like, oh, well, they're saying that they have a farm in Asia and they can ship it here and they got all the paperwork to do it legally. Bottom line is, it's a scam. And so many people send them money because, hey, you know what? If it's true for $300, it's worth it, because that fish is $3,000, let's say. So they go for it. And then when they get scammed, they don't say anything. Look, eBay, Asian arowana for sale, sold direct. Arowana Paradise. Platinum arowana.
Try going to
That's
Google.
all
Try
fake.
Go to Google. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
Yeah. A lot of people get scammed. And what happens is, when you get scammed, who are you going to go to? Excuse me, officer, I tried to buy an illegal fish online, but they scammed me. You know, so they end up losing the money, and these guys pretty much go unregulated and unchecked because technically they're not selling anything illegal either. They're just scamming you.
Yeah, just go to Google. I couldn't believe it.
But it's a smart scam, though.
It is. Just put Asian.
That's what I did before, though.
Oh, but you're on Yahoo, no?
Yeah, you're in Yahoo. Yeah, go to Google.
This is Google. This is Google Chrome. I don't know why.
But it's not the Google search engine. So if you type in Google,
Type in google.com. Like on top. There you go. Okay.
yeah,
So Asian marijuana for sale.
Oh, I spelled that wrong.
That's okay.
just yeah, that one.
Right there. Marijuana. No, it's not that one.
Any one of them. There's a whole bunch of them.
But that one's not. Oh, super red. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
It's crazy.
And their address is based in California. And they'll say this whole thing about how they have permits or they're captive bred in the U.S. This and that.
But when you put
So you guys
contact
can
us,
see a little
is
better.
it a U.S. number?
Go to contact. See, look, that phone number 909. That's a California number,
That's crazy.
Yeah, go to contact.
and they'll show a California
Super
address.
red arowana 220 to 870.
See
Each
stingrays.
best-selling.
This,
So, but there's nobody. Somebody might answer the phone, but there's
yeah,
not.
there's definitely somebody answering the phone. There's somebody you can message with and chat with, and
Oh yeah, right there. We should chat him right
yeah,
now.
let's see what happens. Just say, hey, I'm interested in marijuana. You know, this live is turning to an interesting twist. But yeah, bottom line is it's a scam.
I'm just gonna say I'm interested in an arowana. Is it Asian?
Yeah, Asian marijuana.
Is it an Asian arowana? I'm gonna lower the brightness on the camera so you guys can see it a little bit better.
No, it's fine. You can see it.
All right. On the camera, it's a little difficult. There we go. So you guys-
Look, we have several types. Which exactly do you need?
Dead fish farting. Dead fish farting. You talking about shipping? No, we can ship to the FedEx hub. Wait, would UPS deliver to a FedEx hub?
I don't. Why not? It's a location. Look,
Okay.
Should I say
it's fine.
super red?
Yeah.
Super red. Just ask them where does it ship from because they're illegal in the U.S. Just to
Don't
see what
even
they
say that yet. Bait him a little
I'm
bit.
curious. I'm curious.
How many inches? 6?
01 DK, do you have boxing today, Rod? Yes, I do. Actually, it's getting almost time.
Oh. We should save this for another day. This can go like.
Let's give it one or two more.
Just ask him, how do I buy?
Do I click on this or just can I
No,
just
don't
give
even
him?
click it.
No,
leave
just
it as
ask
it is.
him, how do I buy?
Just say New York.
Oh wait, what if they're legit and they're just
They're
like,
not legit.
not, bro.
It's not
These
legit.
fish, you go to jail for these fish.
Imagine they're like, oh, we can't sell to you, and then we just
It costs $240 with shipping and handling charges.
Joseph,
Look at
Wait,
that.
what?
See? It costs $240 with shipping costs and handling charges.
how do I pay?
And when can you? How soon can you ship?
When would it get here? So you guys learn that. Do not buy things like that because it's not real. Even the zebra shark. If you put zebra shark, it's the same website selling it. And it's not real. It costs way more than that.
It's hard to see the screen over here on the camera.
Well, basically, John said, how do I pay and when can you ship? I'm sure it's not going to be a credit card because you can get your money back.
Oh,
to
it sucks. that everyone can't see what we're doing here. So I was wondering.
Lower the bright. Let me try this, and then I can zoom in a little bit.
You can't put this screen on their screen, right?
Zelle.
Yeah, I could.
See?
See,
Zelle.
Zelle.
You can't stop a Zelle, right?
No, you can't stop
Is that what he
us.
said? I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, let me try to put it up on the screen. Hang on, guys.
Because they're not following what.
We're trying to teach you guys how to not lose your money.
Or maybe let's save this for another day then, where he's set up properly, because no one can follow this conversation here.
There's got to be a wire money. Just tell him no Zelle. I only have PayPal.
No, just say, can we do credit card?
Or credit card, PayPal,
All right,
credit
hang on, let me
card.
pull up the
So
window.
basically, if you guys can't see the screen here, what we were talking about before is all these scammers, and we just literally jumped on a website here on the TV screen here, and John's messaging them, and the guy responded right away,
Actually, I
and
got it.
he's already asking us to send money.
I got it pulled up. Guys, it's going to be a little bit bigger than the TV itself, but this way you guys can see what we're actually looking at. Let me know. Can you guys see
And
that?
I guess, how do we get to this point? We were talking about like how we live up to, you know, the DOA guarantees and the health guarantees. If you pay to, okay, I'm reading the screen now. If you pay today, will be done on Saturday. Delivery will be done on Saturday morning.
So this person clearly speaks English.
Oh yeah. Delivery. So what do you mean by delivery? Will somebody deliver it to me, or you guys are shipping?
What do you mean by delivery?
I think this person is overseas.
Will you ship it? What do I say?
Is it shipped, or somebody will actually deliver it to me?
Mark Zambra said, nobody will lose money if you order from Predatory Fins.
Yeah.
we're not gonna get scammed.
we lose money. Okay.
Order today, tomorrow in your tank. We'd love to see.
Wow, look at
Mark's
that.
number.
Delivery to your home address and doorstep.
Probably, UPS does that.
What
You have PayPal or card?
what I'm trying to lead up to is, can I just pay when you deliver? If somebody's actually going to deliver it to me.
What am I going to say,
When
Jeff?
let's see, when it gets shipped, a delivery. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, anyways, the point is, these people, they're overseas, and once they get your money, that's it.
Should I
Yeah,
take
you're
this
not gonna
off?
be able to. You're not gonna be able to get your money back. That's for sure.
Yes. And here's the thing: they've learned. They started this with only the like Asian arowanas and the illegal stuff, but
Right.
now they're doing it with stingrays,
High-end items that cost
like
money,
like
yeah.
Siamese tigers, anything high end, and the price is so ridiculously cheap. But you see, even the rays. I'm pointing, but you guys can't see it. Like a
No, they
pearl
can see now.
stingray
You're good.
for $600. Okay, that's actually a high price. But people who don't know any better, they're buying it, and then they're not seeing the fish. They're not seeing the animals.
Does it have an address? No, right?
There was an address there,
It's probably a fake address.
of course. Yeah. I've had my own customers call me and say, "Oh, can you go to the address and pick up the fish for me or whatever?" This now I'm like, no, keep me as far away from that stuff as possible.
Mountaintop Puffer said Google Translate is a great thing. Maybe he's using Google Translate to talk. But
Could
that's
be.
pretty fast.
No, I think they're English speaking.
Sunday Driver, 1999. Thank you. You're a great monster. No, we are great. Most of the fish I have in my tanks are through you guys, and none have ever been DOA. Keep up the great work. Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, we do a lot to maintain these animals and, ship them well, but through UPS, anything could happen. Even our driver said once it's in the hub, everything's getting tossed around. It doesn't matter if it's live fish.
We
dead
we
fish.
do what we can to minimize as many risks as possible. Can we cover it all? No, right? On the short of me holding the box, jumping on a plane, and then bringing it right to your doorstep, I can't control all the factors, but we do our best.
Yeah, that's crazy. How can you can
Yeah, and
spend money like that?
I'm sure Rod can confirm what I'm about to say. I do take a lot of pride in my packing. I'm very anal about it. Sometimes I'm even like, Rod, no, step back. Just let me do it.
Yeah,
Because I'm
sometimes
so
you ask me a
particular.
lot of questions
I
too,
ask you
though.
questions, but I'm very particular about like this,
Yes.
those little things, right?
Like if you want, I can even say that.
What?
What
My
you've been doing
tricks?
lately,
No,
yeah.
no. Those are my tricks.
Yeah. But I tell you what, though, in Florida, I did my way and didn't have losses, and it's really hot in Florida too.
Yeah, but like these last 2 weeks, we've shipped to places that was like 106 degrees.
No,
and
what
we
we've
didn't
been
get.
doing now, only people that've been getting the boxes, they'll
Well,
know. But what we've been doing now, it's a pain in the butt. Yes, we spend more money, but the box arrives cool. It doesn't matter how hot it is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it takes time. It takes more caring, but it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, well, besides what they see, there's still stuff that I do to the water too.
George said the packing is second to none. I was very amazed with the packing. Thank you, George. Fridge I learned from me. G Baby, let's a boy remember now. What's up, G Baby?
There you go. As George said it. I live in Las Vegas, and the box arrived cool. How about that? That was the one that was like 100-something degrees the other day.
Yeah.
The only one that we didn't ship was the 109 to Arizona. I was like, I don't think I'm that good.
Mark Zambra, I've watched you two guys from the start in separate channels. You're both so knowledgeable and always have time to help and give great information on predatory fins. On predatory fish. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Mark. Ideally, once we are done here and have more freedom, we would like to have both channels up and running, because Fajai's channel, it would definitely be more informational. You know, on predatory fins, we can make fun and joke and, you know, do unboxing and rescues and things like that. But he's got so much knowledge on the head that we need to use and abuse it
Before it's gone.
for our own benefit.
One day I want to go senile and not remember anything, and that's it.
So ideally, I would like to grow that channel as well, and you know, definitely the YouTube income will help. There's people that make a lot of money on YouTube. We haven't really made anything past 10 grand, and at 10 grand was like our best month because we don't have the time to push every single day. But that being said, we would like that when this place is done, we literally have things to do every day. Like almost every day, we have people saying, hey, come to Thailand, come to China, come to Brazil, come to Colombia. It's just very hard to do it right now because we can't just leave.
Yeah.
Vijay, if you want to go to Thailand, I'll stay.
Shannon saying you guys have a fly above Kevin's head. Really?
I don't see it. It might just be his thoughts burning. Need some red Oscars. Thomas Delgado. We have some in stock right now. Snurt Gonzo. I don't know. I want to know what Kevin does to the water. Sylvester said, Rod, the tattoo arm looks amazing in the lightning, especially Kevin's. You have a tattoo?
No.
That's just hair on his arm. Oh, look at that. Mountaintop puffer keeper. Great packing. I live 9,200 feet up in the mountain in Colorado and got warm fish back in spring.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. Should write a book or two. I always said that we should write a book. You know, how stingray ballers start, how predatory fins start, how we combine, but also like a book on every single fish that came through our hands.
Yeah.
It's just time consuming. All that is very time consuming. Order those L471 tomorrow. Finally. I'm so excited. Dead fish farting. Yeah, we're shipping them out on a Monday. 01DK was gift a membership by Kim Gaither.
Yes, Kim just gave out 5 memberships. Thank you.
Dude, there's a couple of people in this podcast that we should invite for the grand opening. You know, Rob Erico, Kim.
Yeah.
They're there every single Thursday, you know, supporting us. Vosaquata, you guys ship to Suriname? No, but we do want fish from Suriname. So if you want to give us a call,
we can ship
we
to
can
Suriname.
ship to, but they need an import permit.
Yeah.
So you need an import permit. Like I get a lot of questions about like, oh, can you ship to Australia, to England, to Germany? We can ship anywhere, but you have to have an import permit. You can't only get one little box of fish to your doorstep if you're out of the country. If you're in Canada, yes.
Yeah. Darren Bond is asking, have you ever kept mini marble rays with discus? I haven't, but I don't see any problems with doing it because the ray stays at the bottom, the discus stay towards the middle.
Brandon de Souza said, Rod, you guys have a big saltwater fish. Would love to see them. So we have that 12,000 gallons that we had in Florida is going to be our monster saltwater tank here. I think even Fei Jai, after seeing some of the sharks that we can get, got excited. I think it's going to be really nice. Hopefully a very nice showpiece. And sitting right here, we'll be able to see it because it's going to be right there. And in the front, we are going to sell saltwater fish, but we want to dedicate more to like the exotics. Vijay, have you ever messed around with mud skippers?
Mud skippers? No. Why? Somebody asking
Yeah,
about
some
it?
Beetlejuice.
Call him.
Kluba Lang. Rodrigo, when are you going to have Bionic Banny on the podcast? Whenever he travels to New York.
Somebody's asking how to receive membership. I think that's Ron. So you have to go into the live chat settings or somewhere on the settings on the page, and you have to enable the membership gifting. So you have to allow the membership gifting. It should be a setting. Might have to do it on your computer. I don't know if you could do it on your iPhone, but you have to accept it first in order to be eligible to receive the membership.
Okay. John Stride donated $4.99, and he's asking, so can I get a grade A ST for $4 to $5 grand? And how would be the best way to contact you guys? Well, you can email us or call us
Yeah,
or
John
text
will
us.
put the email on the screen right now. That would be the best way. This way we can get pictures of the actual fish.
Yes.
Send it to you. But 4 or 5 grand. What
4 or
size?
5 grand. He'll be able to get something that's a good piece, right? Is it like 100% mint piece? No, but it'll be a grade A piece, clean bars.
What about if it's small?
Size doesn't matter when it comes
Really?
when it comes to STs. You would think that if it's smaller, it's cheaper. It's not. It's all by the grading, and then from there, as it gets bigger, because they sell it for more money. So don't expect a little one because they buy it all up over there and grow it to sell for more money. But the process is, yes, just contact us. Once I see that you're serious, I'll get you photos for you to choose from within reason. It won't be like 20, 30, 40, 50 photos, 5, 6 photos. I'll have my guys over there choose, and then, you decide whether you like it or not. And from there, we proceed.
01DK said, Rod, I would like to be here every Thursday, but I work in the kitchen and the hours are effed up. Yes, I know, and I understand. I used to work in the kitchen for many, many years, and the hours do suck. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the worst days for us in the kitchen. So, Josue Delgado said, hey, what's up? Are you guys going to build a 1,500-gallon tank? I think we're going to build a lot bigger than that. I think 1,500 gallons, we already have it here.
That was the debate like a year ago.
Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. I can't wait to be done.
Do you guys
Already
have?
caught.
Oh, God, sorry.
No, go ahead.
McSoggins is asking, do you guys have an idea when you'll be getting tiger parrots back in a couple of weeks? We just had to get past the orders that came in today and last week, and then we'll give ourselves a little breather for like about another week or 2 weeks, and then we'll probably get those tiger parrots in at that time.
Sanjay said, are black tips legal in New York? I would assume so.
I don't know.
I would assume they are. 5H 4 down. Hello from the Philippines. Hey, how are you? Have you been to the Philippines?
No, I have not.
What fifth elemento, Rod? What tank size would you recommend for a Fajaka? I say for full life.
They don't get that big though.
I think they get a foot.
Yeah, okay, so a foot. So
I would do like a 100, 120.
a 4-foot tank, which should be enough. Maybe a little bit wider, a 4x24, so 120, right? That's plenty of room, but I don't think they grow that fast either.
They're slow growers.
Maybe. Somebody had a stingray question here.
Valsequata said he has a friend that export mainly from Trinidad. I definitely want a Suriname fish though. There's a couple fish in Suriname that I would like to get.
Owls Gaming is asking, would a single black diamond be okay to grow out in a 50 low boy until it gets big enough to move to my 300 gallon? Of course. And that's the way I prefer people to do it, in a smaller, controlled environment where you can monitor your animals better. And then when they're doing well, I would say in that tank, you can probably grow them to a good maybe 10 inches, maybe even 12 inches. And then at that point, you can transfer them over.
Well, I think it's time for the girls to go
Okay.
next door. Liquid Zoo said, I sent you out a package today, sir. Oh, thank you. Have you ever gone to Peru stingray that Jeremy Wade caught? Was that like a huge motoral?
What was it? I don't
know.
know. From Peru?
But I'm sure it had to be something big.
The Sehare. Those get really big.
Can we get those?
Yeah, we can, but it's hard to get them going. They need live. They won't take anything else.
Well, 6:58. Are you girls going next door? Okay. Big dream, small wallet. You guys
You wanna sit here?
take
Don't push the
payment
button,
plans
okay?
on more expensive fish. Yes, we do. We also have it on the website. But if you want to reach out, we can work something out. Usually we collect payment, full payment before we ship the fish. So it depends on how long we have to hold it for.
Yeah, I know people are asking about the memberships gifting. I don't think you can do it on iPhone. So I think you might need to be on an Android or a computer.
He wants to get to you.
And you should be able to see like the membership option. I think it's near the live chat.
Go down.
Should be near the live chat. You can click accept or turn on membership, something like that. You gotta opt in, so you gotta click allow gifts.
Come here. Take it.
Oh my God. Can you pass them to me, babe?
Come here.
Kevin, Ryan. Come here.
Just put them over the table.
Come on.
He's a mess. He's been outside in the dirt.
Oh, Dada. Okay, you gotta behave, okay?
He's pushing the button.
Why are you always pushing buttons, bro? Oh? Are we getting groupers in the show tank? Ideally.
Groupers. Which show tank? The
Yes,
saltwater?
the saltwater. Dude, there's a place here that wants us to rescue their saltwater fish. There's a grouper that I would swallow Ryan. Would you think that grouper would swallow him?
Yes.
And I definitely want to get it, but I don't think we'll have a space for it. No touch, okay?
The problem is if we start off with something that big right away, it's hard for us to get other animals into that tank without being a risk.
It's food.
Yeah.
Like, that grouper would eat the zebra shark goes out. What do you want? There, Kevin. Pass me that, please.
Okay, so Whip's World is saying, I bought a couple of red terrors from you guys, and they are beautiful. Unfortunately, they were both males, so I gifted one to Ben Ochart, and he shows on his channel regularly a real stunner. Well, I'm glad that we were able to provide the fish. Aren't males the ones that are prettier with the red terror? They have all the color, and the females are not as nice,
I
right?
think so.
So I know you guys are probably trying to breed it, but at least you got two beautiful males, right? I'm wondering, were they the small little ones that you grew up, or were they the bigger ones? Because we did get a pair. There was the bigger ones were supposed to be the pair.
No, the big one was definitely a pair.
Right.
You could see the difference between male and a
Okay,
female.
so he must be talking about the little ones that we brought in.
Dude, kids is the best thing in the world. Best feeling in the world. Nothing better when I come home and he's like, Dada, and he comes running. But I'll tell you what, you gotta have patience. You gotta have a lot of patience. Where's Source? You wanna hide? You wanna hide? Come on, hide. Hide. Oh, Source. This is a new thing now with dinosaurs. When we're at home, he could be doing anything. I'm like, Ryan, Source. He comes out running and hides under the blanket. Okay. The table's burning.
Okay, Glass NYC has a question. My puffer has little circles on its belly. What could it be from? Is it rubbing, or could it be from sitting on the sand for too long? It's only a couple of spots. It depends. Is it a recent development? Is it? I think, is he the guy that got the Cross River from us? We were talking about it last week. So if the fish came in like that, I've seen it before, where if people try to keep puffers together, they kind of go at each other. So it's actually it's the shape of the mouth or bite of another puffer biting it. So if you have another puffer in your tank, that's probably what it's from. If the fish came with it, it's probably because, remember I told you the fish were fairly newly imported. So these could be injuries sustained from the exporter before shipping. I hope that answers that question. Yeah, he swims fine and acts normal. Okay, well, that's good. So Rob Erico, he's saying, I got 2 smaller red terrors as well. On is half the size, but both of them are still small. Okay. Is Carson Decker is asking, is breeding luteus plecos possible, or are they all wild caught? Majority of them are wild caught, but they have been successfully bred in Asia. So I would assume that it's breedable. Okay, so Glass NYC is saying that it didn't have those ring marks when he came in. Okay, so do you have another pleco in the tank? That would be the question. That not a pleco, another puffer in the tank that might be doing it. Let's see. So Jorge is asking, what's the best food to feed an Arowana? Are we over, or what's going on? Oh, we are? No, if not, then I want to call it quits because I still have to go check on all the fish that came in today.
So whenever you want to wrap it up.
All right, guys. I thought Rod just ducked out because of Ryan, but we'll continue this next week. I don't want to, cut it off abruptly like this, but I still have to go check on all the fish that just came in today. All right. So see you guys next week. All right.
Cool. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right. Take care.